Hi, welcome to Watch It Played. My name is Rodney Smith. In this video, I want to give you an update to a product that we featured previously called the A case. This is the A case, or Army case, and it's a miniatures storage and transportation solution. It works by having you magnetize the bottom of your miniatures that then stick to a metal frame inside of this bag, and that way when you're transporting it, even if it's getting shaked around, your miniatures will stay protected. As you can see here, they're all still attached to these metal frames. Of course, they pop off very nicely, but then there's just enough strength here to keep them in place for that transportation. If you didn't see that original video, I'll put a link to it in the description of this one. But here I want to talk to you about a Kickstarter that's currently going for an upgraded version of this case called the A Case Plus. And this is it. Not very impressive, is it? And that's partly why I wanted to do this video, because I thought some of these changes might not be immediately obvious, and I wanted to highlight them for you. But I want to make very clear, this was sent to me for free, and this is a paid preview. But my hope here is that I can show you exactly how this works, so that if you have any interest in it, you'll be able to make an informed decision about whether or not you'd want to back this product. One of the advantages here is that it does ship very flat, and that way we can save on the shipping. But also, the cost of this entire product is cheaper than its original version. Also, this requires no screws, tools, or glue in the assembly. These sheets come pre-cut, and then you just fold them as required. These ends, as an example, I'm rolling up like this, and the tabs will poke through holes that are then folded flat. There is a video showing the full assembly instructions, and I'll link to it in the description of this video. I should point out they make one mistake in the video though. The small tabs should be folded towards the center of the plates, but they do the opposite. Included with the A case though will be printed assembly instructions. Speaking of which, I'm going to watch the video right now and assemble the case and then come back and let you know how it goes. I'm almost done assembling everything, but I just wanted to stop for a second and mention why it's important that you bend the tabs the right way. Basically, we have 5 separate parts here, and they slip together. And if you have the tabs folded down, then these pieces, when you try to pull them together, would bump up against each other. So again, it's very important that you fold the tabs towards the center of the piece that you're working on. All right, so here we have the assembled case. The video that teaches you how to put it together runs about 10 minutes long, but I was skipping ahead during that, so I think this probably took a little less than 10 minutes for me to put together. And although this does ship flat, once folded and put together, the frame around here is actually a little more substantial than what came in the original case, which I'm guessing leads to a little more stability. But let's go inside of the case. I want to show you some of the other features that actually are added in this Plus version. In the older design, if you tip the case forward, there was the potential that the trays could slide out, which could potentially damage your miniatures. However, in this design, there are holes in the sides of the tray and the frame for you to put pins through, and that way, the trays are locked in place. There are 6 of these pins provided with the case, 2 for each of the trays. And then when you want to remove a tray, you just pull the pins out, and then the tray comes out as before. You'll also notice there's additional slots here. This allows you to put the trays in at the height of your choosing. This wasn't an option in the other case as well. And that means if you have some larger miniatures, perhaps on the bottom, then you can put this tray up a little bit higher. Also, the entire frame here is made up of metal that magnets will stick to. So instead of just putting them inside the trays, you can actually put them on the roof here or on the sides, wherever the case may be, which will allow you to fit more miniatures inside. This is the black version of the bag that goes around the metal frame, and you can see here it has the pouch here as before. I have heard that the zipper is improved. I'm not sure exactly how I would test or prove that to you, but that's what I've been told. So presumably this means it will stand up to a little better wear and tear. As before, the case also comes with several rare earth magnets, so you can start magnetizing your miniatures right away. And there's also a video which shows you how to do this that I'll link to in the description below. I should warn you, these are powerful magnets, so be careful what you put them around. In the description of this video, I'll put a link to the Kickstarter page so you can check out all the different pledge levels, stretch goals, and any other details that you might be interested in. But if you have any questions about anything that you saw here, don't hesitate to put them in the comments below and I'll gladly answer them as soon as I get a chance. But until the next episode, thanks for watching.